Hello everybody, Mr. Polley here. I've got another storybook for you this week, and it is called Oliver the Kitten. It's a little bit longer than some of the other stories we do, but I think it should be interesting for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. This is by Avril Kerslake, who is the author, and the illustrations are by Peter Lowell. So you can see the writing is quite small. When we first saw Oliver, he was a tiny scrap of a kitten, just 4 weeks old. He had dark, tabby fur, a little stumpy tail and short legs. His big blue eyes were slightly crossed, which gave him a cute expression. Some children had found Oliver under their house. He was all alone and meowing loudly. The children took him to the SPCA. I'm not entirely sure what SPCA stands for. I think it's the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. They take care of animals that are in trouble. Oliver was so young that SPCA decided he needed milk from a mother cat, or he would starve to death. Some people foster or look after mother cats with young kittens that come to the SPCA until the kittens are old enough to be adopted to a new home. The SPCA tried to match tiny kittens like Oliver with a mother cat that has a litter about the same age. Oliver came to our house because we were fostering a mother cat called Maggie and her 3 small kittens. When he first arrived, Oliver was very cross and very hungry, and he was missing his mother. He told us all about it in a very loud voice. Meow, 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 meow. We took him to meet Maggie, who was feeding her kittens in the laundry. Maggie jumped out of the basket and came over to Oliver, who was very excited to see a mother cat. He staggered towards her on his little legs, meowing softly. We waited to see what Maggie would do. She sniffed him all over and then grabbed him by the scruff of the neck and carried him to the basket of kittens. What a relief! Maggie was going to feed Oliver and look after him. When we looked in, later, he was asleep, curled up with Maggie's other kittens. He was full of milk and very content. Oliver was lucky that Maggie was a motherly cat, because some cats will not accept strange kittens. Later, the same day on which Oliver arrived, Maggie was having fish for tea. Oliver was very interested in the smell. He went wobbling over and started to eat out of Maggie's bowl. Maggie was surprised and sat down to watch him. Very young kittens, like Oliver, should not eat solid food because it upsets their stomachs. We knew this and tried to pick up Oliver to put him back in the basket. Oliver started to growl furiously. I don't know how cats growl, actually. He held on to the sides of the bowl with his claws and ate as fast as he could. We all laughed at him because he was so little and so fierce. That's how Oliver got his name, after the boy Oliver Twist in the book written long ago by Charles Dickens. Oliver Twist lived in an orphanage. He was so hungry he asked for more food, just like our kitten. When Maggie's other 3 kittens were old enough, they went back to the SPCA and were adopted by new families. Oliver stayed with Maggie for a while longer, and our family got so fond of them both that we adopted them ourselves. Since then, we have fostered other mother cats and kittens for a few weeks. But little Oliver won our hearts with his determination to win, even though he lost his mother. He is a year old now, and he's a big tabby cat. He still loves Maggie, his adopted mother, and he never strays far away from the house, where the food bowls are to be found. Okay. So that's very interesting, isn't it? And actually, I think that there are organisations like that in Hong Kong as well that take care of cats that have lost their families. So I hope you enjoyed learning about Oliver the kitten, and hope to see you soon. Stay safe, everybody. Bye bye.